What's good, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. So wright drops his recent plugin, freq 2. I've been hearing a bunch of good things about it, so I went ahead and copped it. And in this video, I'm just gonna be cooking up with it and just be giving you my honest thoughts. With all that being said, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so I got the plugin open here in FL. For the tempo here, I've been using a lot of kind of slower tempos for trap beats, usually like 125 to 130. So I think I'm gonna put it on 128 for now. And so I got the plugin open here, and I've just been kind of playing around with some of the presets. I kind of like this one right here, this little. I kind of like that little idea right there. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and record this in with my little MIDI keyboard. I'm gonna hit record, notes and automation, and I'm put the metronome on with the little countdown. Oh shoot, hold up. And I'm gonna go ahead and quantize that, move these to the right spot on the grid. So it should sound like this. Let me turn all this off. Alright, this top row, I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Velocity. And I'm gonna make an octave down version of this too. So it's like that. Simple, just repeat it. And I think I'm gonna throw some effect tricks on it too. Switch these two right here. I think that's good. I don't want to add too much to it. I've already got like 3-4 effects on it. So next thing I'm gonna do is put a little accent melody on there. I think for this one, it's gonna be like a key preset of some sort. So I'm gonna go and change this to keys. I kind of like this one right here, but I want all the effects off it. Probably just like a modified D sharp minor chord. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but the original key of this is D sharp minor. This one right here, I'll move right there, and then I'll go ahead and quantize these onto grid. Alright, I like the MIDI that I have, but I want to change the preset to a different one. Alright, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. I do want to throw some effects on it. First being the little low cut. And then I'll throw some reverb on it just to give it some more space. Throw the low cut up a little bit. Now that we got that, I'm gonna add some lower bass notes. I'm probably gonna use Omnisphere because I have one preset in mind. Shout out to Juke Wong because he's the one that really put everybody on game onto this one. It's called No Silver Lining. If y'all don't know about this, this thing is amazing. And make sure they're all the same length. I think I'm gonna make these all the same velocity and just make a little octave down version to these and make those lower velocity. Kinda like that. Nice little progression we got going there. I do want to lead, but there's not a whole lot of leads in freq 2, so I'm gonna go to the Prince because that's one that I've seen a decent number of leads on. Yeah, perfect. Something like this. Synth vibe can kind of glide a little bit. Alright, last thing I want to add is a synth bass and call it there. I think the sample's got plenty already. I'm gonna just grab my little synth bass from the Ignite kit, call it a day. I think I'll just go ahead and put some basic drums on it just because I'm already here, and then we'll start the next one.
Roll up, Tess.
So for this beat, I think I'm gonna start with a key sound, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just kind of run down the sounds here. That one's kind of cool. A little too high end for me. Ooh, I like this one. I think I'm gonna turn up the exciter and the sound blend a little bit. Turn the glide on just a tiny bit. I actually have a melody starter from another FLP that I had. I just never ended up doing anything with it, so I figured I'd just drag and drop it in here and see what it sounds like. It's actually pretty solid, so I like that. I rock with that. Yeah, I think this is also D sharp minor. I played it in with my keyboard, my MIDI keyboard, and I just never ended up using it, so I figured I'd use it for the video. I think it sounds pretty cool with this sound, but it definitely does need some work on the effects. So I'm gonna go ahead and route it to a mixer track. I'm gonna do the same kind of chain that I did last time, where I put on some effect tricks and just kind of, I'll put on the reverse, stretch, and reverb. I rock with that. Something simple. All I'm really doing is just placing these and then just changing the mix on them. And I think for the last effect, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some halftime. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and open up another instance of freq 2, and I think I'm just gonna put in a counter melody. I kind of want like a bell-ish sound, so probably another key. I like these ones right here though. They got a little texture to them. Before I add this, I'm gonna change the tempo of this. I'm probably gonna move it to like 150-ish or like 145. Yeah, I wanted to be a little faster. Let's do like 146. Oh. Kind of something like that. I think I'm gonna go through and drop these in octave. Honestly, I don't think I want to add any effects to it. I'm just gonna lower the volume a little bit. I think all this really needs is another synth layer, and I have one preset in mind, and that is from the Prince, and I think it's the Transport Evolution preset. Perfect. Yep, this is it. I think I'm gonna just keep like the first half of this right here, just the first 4 measures, and I'm just gonna copy it over. For this, I think all I'm gonna do is just EQ it, cut out some of the lows and highs. Honestly, I don't even think we need to add too much to this. The only thing I might do is just add a lower octave version of the first melody here. So it's literally just going to be the same preset. Only difference is that this one's just going to be down 1 octave. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw on some drums real quick like the last one, and I'll just show y'all the final beat, and that's going to be it. Do a quick arrangement, and I'm pretty much just gonna call it the beat there. So I appreciate y'all for watching. I didn't really talk too much with this one. I was just kind of focused on cooking up, but honestly, I think this is probably one of the more fun plugins that I've played around with recently. If you're really into like the analog synthesizer sound and you're not trying to spend a bunch of money, I think this is actually a pretty good plugin slash contact bank that you could get. And honestly, I didn't really do too much of like the customization or randomization because I did try it before and it was crashing a little bit, so they'll probably fix that in later versions of it. Yeah, honest thoughts, it is a pretty fun plugin to use. It's definitely, if you're really big in like the analog sound and you don't want to drop a bunch of money on getting the actual stuff, this is a really good alternative for that. Also, I don't know if I said it earlier, but this video is not sponsored. I didn't get this plugin for free. I bought it myself, so fully honest thoughts here. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one, so I'll see you on the next video.